happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to check this one out. So we got AOC's bestie Ilhan Omar having a full-blown meltdown on live television as calls for deportation continue to grow. And on another note, we're gonna dive into the whole brother-husband situation that she has going on, because I've been seeing tons of comments for me to look into that, so you know we did. But guys, I'm excited to get into this one, so we're not straight into it. All I ask that you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's hop straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
And also, while I still have your ear, you also recently called for the deportation of Democratic Congresswoman Ilhan Omar over her criticism of President Trump's military parade response to the Los Angeles riots. Do you still stand by that, given growing concerns over lawmakers' security?
What I'll say is this: you have leaders in this country that are attacking our country. They're fighting with the principles upon which America was founded. If that's going to happen, you don't have to stay here. You can go home. You can leave this country if you hate it so much. But I'll tell you this, as you see these leftist radical members of Congress running to immigration, ICE facilities, trying to obstruct justice, they're not going to be able to get to the middle of the Everglades. I'll tell you that. So if they want to try to get down there, we welcome them.
To Alligator Alcatraz.
Wow, guys, so we're finally seeing things heat up, getting spice for old Ilhan Omar, and she practically begged for this to happen with her radical messaging. We've seen her and her bestie AOC teaming up to try to help these criminal migrants escape, evade ICE arrest, informing these folks on what to do in order to escape or stay clear of ICE arrest. But now it's all coming back to haunt her. I mean, she just had a full-blown back and forth. We're going to get into that in this video with Congressman Brandon Gill, where he says he doesn't straight up say that he wants Ilhan Omar deported, but he says America would be a better place without Ilhan Omar. But rightfully so. Look at the things that she said over time.
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country. We should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
So we're seeing Ilhan Omar with another wild take. I can't believe that she just said that, especially being that I believe her husband may be a white man as well. So it's highly shocking that she would say such a thing. But yeah, Ilhan Omar, she will do and say anything to get that headline, to get that attention back on her. But it's coming back to bite her, because now it's so many folks questioning what's going on with her brother slash husband. I originally seen this and I thought you guys were joking around in the comment section, but turns out there may be some validity behind what's been going on behind the scenes with Ilhan Omar and her brother in order to gain citizenship, her marrying him. I mean, come on. You truly can't make this kind of stuff up.
Going to possibly look into immigration fraud committed by Ilhan Omar by possibly marrying her brother. Tax fraud?
Well, there's a lot of talk about the fact that she was married to her brother. I know nothing about it. I hear she was married to her brother. You're asking me a question about it. I don't know, but I'm sure that somebody would be looking at that.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar spent the last 2 years denying serious allegations that she married her own brother so he could stay in the United States.
It's a story that won't go away. Ilhan Omar, Democrat, married her brother, they say. And according to an old report from just about 4 years ago, there's DNA evidence. Now, this is coming from an individual who claims that they acquired DNA, got it tested, and said, oh, hey, look, they're brother and sister. And Ilhan Omar married her brother to help him get legal papers to reside in the United States.
Tell me definitively or not, is Ahmad Elsi your brother?
For the markup?
Yeah. Is he your brother?
We're in the middle of the legislative briefing.
Is he your brother?
We're going to which one?
It's Foreign Affairs. I'll go with you. Can you tell me definitively, yes or no, is he your brother? And why can't you answer that question?
The remarks you gave me earlier.
Why did you refer to him as your child's uncle on Instagram? And why did you lie on court documents saying that you hadn't seen him since 2011, when in fact you'd been talking to him all the time on Instagram?
Sir, we're not doing ambush interviews.
This isn't an ambush.
You can send me an email.
Why are you so afraid to answer these questions?
I would love to know, and I think there is tons of folks out there that would love to know what's going on there. We're seeing she just looks even more guilty, not answering any question, but was this immigration fraud committed by old Ilhan Omar? And if so, why has she not been held accountable yet? We've got old Tucker Carlson filling us in. It turns out that there is true evidence that Ilhan Omar may have actually been guilty of said immigration fraud with her boyfriend, or her brother, I should say. Check this out.
So it's been known for quite a while that Ilhan Omar apparently married her own brother to help him gain entry illegally into the country. That's a violation of immigration law. That actually happened, it turns out. And now we're learning the FBI had evidence to confirm it, but didn't do anything about it. Miranda Devine is an actual journalist. She works at the New York Post, where she writes a column. She joins us tonight to explain what exactly happened. Miranda, thanks so much for coming on.
Pleasure, Tucker. Well, some basically Republican operatives up in Minnesota decided to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on private investigators to really find out if Ilhan Omar was a genetic match, the DNA match, to the man who was her second husband. They went to 3 continents. They found a cigarette butt and a drinking straw, which they decided, they sent it to a DNA laboratory and found conclusively that the DNA matched, that the second husband was a sibling, according to this DNA sample. So the very day that they were going to unleash this on the world, and in fact I was interviewing one of the people involved, the FBI swooped on the gentleman, Anton Lazaro, from this Republican PAC up in Minnesota, and arrested him on some different charges. Who knows whether he's guilty or not guilty. I mean, he's not guilty until proven, but he's in jail. And so his story never got to see the light of day. I mean, luckily he'd told the FBI they were not interested. They told him the statute of limitations had run out. We managed to see the website before he took it down, before he was arrested, and managed to report the story such as it was.
I wonder, just kind of spitballing here, what will be more shocking to her fellow liberals? The fact that Ilhan Omar had an incestuous marriage to her own brother, or that she smokes cigarettes? Which will they be more stunned by?
Definitely the latter, and they've got photographs of her smoking the cigarette, so I don't think that's at all in doubt.
Yeah, incest is just a kind of alternate lifestyle, but smoking a cigarette, that's immoral. So just to be totally clear, she did marry her brother, we know that. Not only repulsive, but illegal, it's fraud. She's not been indicted, she's not going to be indicted, that's totally cool now?
Well, the FBI was told by one of these associates of these people that found the information and was just told no, that they've just decided the statute of limitations has run out on marriage fraud, even though there's no statute of limitations on immigration fraud.
Yeah, or on smoking cigarettes, apparently.
All right, you guys, so that was Tucker Carlson right there. That was just a couple of years ago, putting Ilhan Omar's business all out there. I mean, exposing it for the world. I'm so surprised that she has not been penalized, held accountable for this yet, seeing that she's kept herself in the spotlight. It's not like she's been laying low or, trying to stay out of the public eye or attention. She's been making headlines left and right. Calling Donald Trump's policies, out of control, unconstitutional, trying to stop the ICE deportations. I mean, why has nothing happened yet? Makes no sense to me. And then we got old Ilhan Omar. Don't think I forgot. With a little back and forth with Congressman Brandon Gill, because he said America would be a better place or better off without Ilhan Omar. We're going to check out what he said, and then we're going to get her response on the back end.
Just want to follow up with this post that you had on X. You said that Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, U.S. citizen, should be deported to her home country of Somalia. Omar became a naturalized citizen at 17. Why did you do that?
Well, listen, my colleague Ilhan Omar, she is an American citizen. She is a member of the House of Representatives. I didn't call for her to be deported, but I did say that America would be better off were she deported. I think that there is a serious problem, particularly given after the past 4 years of open borders, of Democrats facilitating the invasion of our country by illegal aliens. My colleague Ilhan Omar was advising illegal alien Somalis on how to evade ICE detection. That is as un-American as you can possibly get. It's unbecoming of a congressperson.
What evidence?
And I absolutely
where are
think
you
that
getting
it is
that from
disgusting.
specifically? Where are you getting that from specifically?
We have the audio of her doing that.
But do you
it was
think
in an
that
interview.
She is a duly elected member of Congress.
She has a
her
duty
constituents
to uphold
put her
the
in
values
office.
and customs of America,
you're
not to represent foreign illegal aliens who shouldn't be here to begin with. And I think that raises serious questions.
She is helping people understand what the laws are. But listen.
That raises serious. To whom is she most loyal? Illegal aliens, Somalis, or American citizens?
She's representing
I think
her
that's a very
constituents
legitimate question.
as a member of Congress.
All right, you guys. So that was Brandon Gill. His initial follow-up to the tweet that he sent out saying that America would be a better place if Ilhan Omar was deported back to Somalia. And then you see fake news CNN doing what they do best and trying to put a spin on it, saying she was a duly elected official. She's just representing her constituents. But the truth is that she does not care about American citizens. We've been on the back burner. Think about the folks that she's actually supposed to be representing. They've been put on the back burner, and she's putting these criminal migrants ahead of them. We can see where her interest and where her head is truly at.
I want to follow up with something else because we recently had one of your Republican colleagues, Brandon Gill, on the show. He said that America would be better off if you were arrested and deported. He also said that there was audio of you advising what he said are illegal immigrants here from Somalia on how to evade ICE detection. I want you to respond to that.
Yeah, I mean, again, these are people who have really stopped caring about our institutions, really stopped caring about our Constitution. We know that folks who are here, whether they are documented or undocumented, we know whether you are a permanent resident or you are a citizen, you have constitutional rights. And it is really important for people to know those rights. I know that it is red meat for his base that are xenophobic and racist to say to them that I am going to find a way to arrest and deport a member of Congress who he thinks is doing something wrong when I am doing the right thing in trying to make sure everybody that is within my constituency has the resources and the information that they need.
And she was democratically elected by members by the people in her district.
Yes, of course. But just to follow up very quickly, just be clear, you're not calling all of his base xenophobic and racist, right?
Well, I mean, he is feeding to something. He has a petition out. He's getting donations. That's what this is all about. He knows he can't deport me. There is no grounds for my arrest. So this information is only being put out there by him for a reason, and that reason is because he has a base that feeds off of that.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Oh my goodness. You can't be serious with these loonies on the left and those lousy excuses that they're making. I mean, Ilhan Omar is caught. I mean, in black and white, we can see this is immigration fraud. We've got the test, the DNA test on said straw and said cigarette butt. It was a 99.9% chance that they were related. So we can see that this was immigration fraud. She married her brother. At first, following this story, I didn't think I was going to be able to find anything on it, but it was fairly easy to come across and see that Ilhan Omar is as guilty as can be, and Representative Brandon Gill, alongside all his constituents, are right to be saying and calling for her deportation because of the efforts that she's led, the dangerous rhetoric that she's contributed, not only putting, these migrants, these criminal migrants in danger, but putting ICE officials, these agents in danger as well by, tipping off these criminal migrants, letting them know how to, get out the way, how to evade, how to stop being arrested in the streets and deported back to their country. Ilhan Omar is not about the right, and we can see that she's not serving the people of her district, guys. But I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking. Definitely hop in that comment section. Comments are open. Now I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking on this one. Also, make sure you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one week.